Hey guys, recently we've been showing you a lot of videos from our garden, but there's another side to our lives that is extremely important for us, and it is our pack of Alaskan Huskies.
So we thought we'd bring you this video to give you an introduction into what life is like with Alaskan Huskies.
We're going to answer a few frequently asked questions, but if you have any other questions besides the ones we're going to answer, please leave them in the comments below.
If you walk around our kennel and look at our dogs, you'll notice that they don't all look the same. They're not the same size, they're not the same color, they don't have the same shape. And that's one of the most common questions that we get from our guests is, what kind of dog is this? The type of dog that we have is called an Alaskan Husky. Now, an Alaskan Husky is not a purebred dog, it's a mixed breed dog. Alaskan Huskies have been bred for generations and generations in order to get the physical as well as mental qualities that they need in order to do the work of pulling a sled.
So another frequently asked question is, what do the dogs do in summer? In summertime, we make sure that they have plenty of playtime in our free running area. We also take them out on hikes in the local area. We also take them swimming for the ones that actually like swimming. Some of the dogs, they just hate water. We can't really force them, even if we try to encourage them to swim on hot days. So when the temperatures are a bit cooler during the summer, we actually go out for a training run with the dogs. In winter, of course, we're using sleds, that's fairly obvious, but in the summertime and fall when we're training them, we're using quads. So they are pulling a full-size quad bike when we go out training.
Another frequently asked question that we get from guests is, oh, can we pet them? Are they friendly? And obviously the answer is yes. Yeah, they're working dogs. I understand people's concern. They don't want to interrupt them. They don't want to disturb them. But for us, the connection to our dogs and that the teamwork that we have with them, this friendliness, this care, this bond that we have with them is super important. And of course, dogs love being cuddled. Some of our dogs are more cuddly than others. Like these boys, they want to be inside your skin, while other dogs like to be pet, but they're not going to be sitting on top of you. And that's just their personalities. A frequently asked question we get from our guests is, do they all sleep outside? And yes, they do. Each dog has a dog house that is insulated with about this thick foam and plywood on either side. Inside their house is straw, which insulates it even further. In the summertime, they do have straw so that it's nice and soft, but it's not a thick layer because of course we want them to keep cool. Even if it's minus 14, 15, 20 Celsius, some of our dogs still choose to sleep outside. Remember, they're really, really thick coated and they prefer to be out in those temperatures. Of course, each dog gets to have a turn inside, being on the sofa with us. And some prefer to be inside more than others. But as far as sleeping is concerned, most of them, in fact almost all of them, with the exception of the old dog Emil, prefer to be sleeping outside.
So another frequently asked question is, do all of the dogs have names? They do have names. And they are Fanny, Louise, Moa, Thelma, Bore, Prada, Ruth, Junior, Harvey, Nelly, Ruby, Humlan, Nula, Rosa, Mosco, Banjo, Wolf, Frost, and Boss, and Yap, and Lion, and Shaggy, and Nyala. And of course our old dog Emil. He's sleeping inside for most of the time though. ask questions that we have around the dogs. And as you see, it's not only gardening here at the homestead. We have our pack of loving Alaskan Huskies that we care for each and every day as well. If you have any more questions around the dogs, feel free to drop them in a comment below here, and we'll try and take them up in another video in the future. See ya!